Bless that wonderful name of
verses 1 through 7. Book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verses 1 through 7. I see that we have the children in the day. This is for the children. Amen. Amen. This is what is called persuasion to obedience. Amen. If we're all there, say amen. Amen. It starts off by saying, "Hear, ye children, the instruction of the Father, and attend to no understanding. For I give you good doctrine, forsake ye not my law. For I am my Father's son, tender, and only beloved in the sight of my mother. He taught me also, and said unto me, let thy heart retain my words, keep my commandments, and live. Get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee." Verse 7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom. With all thy getting, get understanding. Amen. The book of Proverbs chapter 4, verses 1 through 7. Make these words of blessing to the hearer, reader, and doer of this holy word. Amen. Now, brothers and sisters, like to pray for those who may be sick. Like to pray for those that are bereaved. Amen. Those of you who don't know, a special prayer goes to our brother Manny who passed away last week. You didn't know that. Our brother Manny, that's why you see the white claws in his seats. He passed away last week. So our prayer goes out to Manny and his family. Amen. Like I said, prayer for Sister Mahara, who reached out to me on Facebook last week, like I said, for her and her family. Amen. And just Sister Helen, I was this morning, like I said, prayer for us. Like I said, prayer for Judas back in Houston, Texas. Like I said, prayer for him. Like I said, prayer for Sister Portia not with us. Like I said, prayer for also. Amen. For Brother Wayne. Good Lord, touch his heart. Like I said, prayer for him. Mother Brown back in Louisiana. Like I said, prayer for. Amen. Amen. Is anyone else need prayer this morning? Yes.
Pray for my nieces that's out there.
Amen. All right. Amen. Anyone else needs prayer? No. Like I said, prayer for our musician number 9. Amen. These are medical issues. Amen. But he's here.
Glad to be here.
Yes. Amen. Anyone else? Pray. Let the raise of the right hand represent the prayer. Stand in the aisle. Bless the Lord.
Bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name.
Yes.
He has done great things for me. Bless his holy. Bless his holy.
Oh.
Hey.
for this waking up this morning, Father. Thank you for allowing us to come in this sanctuary to glorify and praise your name for all you've done. Father, we thank you for having the children here today. Oh, what a beautiful sight it is to see our children here in church. We'd like to thank the parents for bringing these children here. They are our future, Father. And Father, a special prayer goes out to Brother Manny, who passed away last week. We want you just to comfort that family in the time of their loss. He was a soldier in your army, Father. Truly we miss him. Heavenly Father, like I said, a prayer for Sister Helen who's going through something right now. Whatever it is, Father, let her know that you will fix it, Father. That you got her back. And everything will be all right. Heavenly Father, we have Sister Trina said her back was bothering her, yet she's still here, glorifying, praising your name. Because she knows that everything will be all right. That you will be healed. She will be healed. Heavenly Father, like I said, I pray for the pastor and the first lady that you walk with them. That they stay strong in the word. Thank you for them, Father. For the children and the grandchildren. Heavenly Father, like I said, I pray for Brother Donnie. Even though he's going to the health today, he's still here praising you, Father. Playing the music that you gave him gift. Thank you, Lord, for being so good to us. You've been so good to us, Father. We know we have favor on us. We're going to keep pushing forward, keep moving forward, till we fill this church with souls. Thank you for your Son, Jesus Christ, who died on the cross. Thank you, Lord. You have love for us. Heavenly Father, we ask you to bless us. In the name of your presence, we pray. And everyone here to love God said, amen.
Good morning, saints.
Good morning.
My name is Brother Donnie, and I'm here to welcome you to the New Life for New Life Church of God. But we're going to welcome you not just by saying welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to welcome you with a song in a different kind of way. So when we start this song, we like you to go and meet and greet your neighbors. Somebody that you don't know, just go over and give them a handshake, give them a hug. And we're going to meet and greet, and we're going to welcome you with this song. It's called Welcome to the House of the Lord. Welcome
time for the voice of victory trumper A selection. Amen.
So glad I'm here in Jesus' name.
All right.
So glad I'm here in Jesus' name.
Amen.
I don't know what you come to do. I don't know what you come to do.
Yeah.
What you come to do.
Yeah.
But I come to praise His name.
Oh, where before we bring up speaker of the hour, amen. My little young sister came to me, she said, can I read this poem?
Amen.
I said, yeah, come on, sister, this is your church, come on up. Come on up, my sister.
They might be coming.
You don't want to come now?
Why not? Don't have to you.
Little stage fight, that's all right.
Yeah, stage right.
Come on up, sister. You said, come on up.
Amen.
Amen.
See how God uses children? Okay? And out of the mouth of babes. Okay? We should learn from them too.
Maya learned about being generous and giving to others in service. She discussed donations and volunteer work. Her church was big in collecting clothes, food, books, and money to give to those in need in the church and community, and also in other countries. The Sunday school teacher told the class to find a way to reach out and help someone in need. Use what you have, what God blessed you with, the teacher said. Mia was confused about what she could possibly do. She didn't have much and wasn't old enough to work. After church, Maya asked her mom, what did you do to help people when we were a kid? I feel like I don't have anything to give.
All right. Amen.
Just so happens that this morning our lesson was about giving and sharing with others. You know, God will make sure that you have enough.
Yeah.
It may be even more than enough that you can share with others that don't have, so everybody has something.
Yes.
So that was our lesson this morning.
Amen. I'm just proud of my sister. I think one day she's going to be a public speaker.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to be a very good public speaker. Amen. Amen. Now, brothers and sisters, I'm going to bring up the speaker of the hour. Amen. So let us all stand to our feet.
I also like to tell you there's water out in the vestibule. Like water.
And let's put our hands together for our brother, Dr. Floyd. Whatever it is. Come on, stand. Thank God for our young people. Can we give a round of applause for our young people? I like to come to church and see young people, amen. Not all love the old, amen, but We have to love our young people. Amen. We are the Fresno Freedom School. In the house. In the house. Freedom School. Can you give them hand? Give yourself a round of applause this morning. Amen. One of the things that I've come to realize, Sister Evelyn, is that I don't think folk really understand the amount of time that it takes to work with children. It takes a lot of patience, a lot of time, a lot of sacrifice. Y'all can give us. If anyone sacrificed labor and time, I'll have to put my hand up. To see young people grow, it's like watching the vegetables grow in the back. All right? Y'all didn't hear what I said. Because in order to grow a vegetable, you have to plant a seed. In order to plant a seed, somebody got to go out there and plant the seed. And then once you plant the seed, someone got to nurture the seed and water the seed. Then nature steps in. The sunlight. Now when the sunlight go down, then the moon comes. While the moon is there, there's something of transformation going on during the nighttime. Then the bugs come out. They got to eat. Then the wasps and the bees come. They got to eat. If that ain't good enough, the ants come. Then they don't want to bring the aphids. That my children are scared to pick the black-eyed peas when the aphids come. But we found out yesterday we got an antidote for the aphids now. Hello, somebody. So Freedom School kids not going to be scared of aphids no more, because we know how to get rid of the aphids. Somebody ought to get a Lord in hand praises for them. So, forming is like training up a child. The Bible says train up a child in the way it should go. So that when they get older, it may drift away. But it's going to come on back. Because you planted a seed in that child. See, many people talk about our children. Put them down. Call them gang members. They no good. Good for nothing. They sorry. Just like your dad. Hello, somebody. You got quiet on it. Just like your dad. No good. But you know, somebody, grandma, stayed up praying one night, right? That child will be somebody. That child will not drift off, but stay home with grandma. Thank God for grandmas. Because if we didn't have them, we'd be in trouble right now. And so as I look at the Freedom School children, every morning I'm here at 5 o'clock in the morning. See, some of you still sleep. Some of you still snoring. But I'm here at 5 o'clock every morning, watering the vegetables, just like I'm training up my children. I'm here at 5 o'clock in the morning doing weeds. Because I don't want those weeds to kill the vegetables. We don't want the streets to take our children. So that means you got to do something. Hello, somebody. See, it's easy to call them sorry, no good, but the question is, what are you doing? I'm talking about the elders now. What are you doing to invest in them children? What type of quality time are you putting in them children? We're talking about and do something about it and stand up. I built the team, Pastor. And anytime you do something, you got to build a team, because we can't do it by ourselves. So I'd like for my team to come up now. As they come up, our team come up. Sister. want to thank all of our supporters from across the world. We want to thank all of those here in Fresno who supports us, not by lip service, but by action. We want to thank the parents for allowing us to work with their children. You can scoot on over here too. Scoot over here too. We want to thank, come on down. Come on. I want to thank our parents. Sister Maria is our secretary here this time. Sister Blanca here is our board president here. I want them to have a few words if they will. We've had a challenging year this year at the Freedom School. Last year was we were smoking. High yard dash, Ratcliffe, Edison, Destiny. But this year we had some challenges. And through those challenges is what make you strong, what make you connected. And we had to improvise. So our forum wasn't as big as it was last year, but it was still successful. And I thank God we have Tuck Moses, who's on our board, Gary Hunt, who's on our board, Roger Brown, who cannot be here today, Ivanka here, Hunt, Gary Hunt, Sister Maria, Sister Arlene is not here. So I'm going to go ahead and allow our board president to speak first. And those who are watching us across the country, thank you for your prayers and love. Thank New Life Church of God for allowing us to be here, allowing us to work the ground. Thank our pastor, our board, our members for allowing us to be here. It's important that when those vegetables grow, our children grow.
Okay.
You didn't hear what I said. See, that went over your head and hit the wall again. When our children plant those seeds in the back, and they water those seeds, and they do the maintenance on that seed, when that seed grows, they grow. Then I say something.
Amen.
And that's knowledge, because knowledge is power. Right? What are you doing sitting over there? Right? Don't you look like, come on in the front now, since you want to sit down. It's one of our new Freedom School.
Amen.
Amen. Call my son. Get on in. Don't you look like a preacher this morning?
Yes, you do.
Came in with a necktie on, huh? Looking good, huh? We got some more seats for preachers here. Amen.
All right.
Amen. Thank God for him. This young man here cuts the yard every week.
And it looks beautiful too.
Amen.
Praise
God. Looks good outside, don't it?
It does.
Amen. All the little boys touch the ground. Amen. So, with no further ado, we're going to go ahead and give the microphone to Sister Marky here. Let her have some words and some encouragement and what have you.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
And I just want to say that I hope you all know how proud we are of all of these kids standing up here today. It may not be a huge crowd of kids each year. It can fluctuate as we move forward. But the one thing to remember is this, that just like any type of plant or like the grapevine, it's not about how long it gets, it's about how much nurturing goes into the main root. So this group might be small right now, but they continue to flourish. And it's not just about how well they can do in the dirt in the back in our garden. It's not about whether they're ready to do full 20 acres of farming and just do our demonstration site here at Freedom School. It's about the quality. And so our goal is to continue to put quality time and energy into these children, because as we touch each one of them, we are touching more than just them. We're continuing to grow, but they are moving forward. They can bring in their own friends and expand to telling the other families around us. And as we do that, we're also committed to being a wraparound program. So we're not just teaching them a trade and sustainable farming and something that they can grow up with and use as their tools to get to college college and then become their own businessmen. We want businesswomen. We want them to continue to be able to be complete children growing and going forward. So I just want everyone to know that while it's a lot of hard work and it does take a lot of time and energy, it is so worth it because they are all growing into beautiful young men.
They are. Sister Maria. Hey.
Hi, nice to be back. I couldn't have said it better than what Miss Armanda said. But I really, this year we really have been empowering the kids to take charge, to lead, and also to help develop the Freedom School. And so I had them prepared today just to share a couple of things that they like about Freedom School. What do they like to grow? And why do they like to come to the Freedom School? Because it's not a program that wins young folks and helps to transform and change young folks. It's the people behind the program. So I'm hoping that they continue to get what they need from us, and so they can continue to be creative and grow toward their purpose. And we're going to start with Marie.
Hold it up high so you can see it. Higher.
We go to the garden and my flowers growing and the bell peppers and butterflies and another bell pepper.
Okay, she likes the bell peppers, love being outside. And Marie is really quiet. She's active, but she's quiet about what we're learning out there. But sometimes when I just test the kids on what they know and how to identify the plants, she gets them right away. And I'm like, wow, she was like listening and paying attention. So I'm proud of her.
Yeah.
Come on now. Come on.
I like the watermelon, and I like about Freedom School because they can teach all the young kids to learn how to garden, learn how to do things when they grow up, and you can just get out the house. We don't have nothing to do on Saturday. And I really like this. Everybody learn.
Amen.
My favorite thing in the garden is the corn. And what I like about Freedom School is that you learn from your mistakes, and you take that you learn from your mistakes, and that you take your youth to a higher level.
Amen.
What I like about my favorite plant is the watermelon. And what I like about Freedom School is that you can be active and you can better. And help them make it better for the garden.
What I like about the Freedom School is that you can learn how to garden and plant and teach the younger kids and you can teach the younger kids and you can learn how to do things like when you grow up and if other kids around you and then they don't know how to do it, you can help them. And plus our seniors, they help the youngers and they help the adults with the little kids that they listen. And my favorite plant is the soap.
What?
Bell pepper.
My favorite vegetable in the garden is corn. And my favorite part about Freedom School is we get to learn new life skills and we get to learn new skills about farming.
Amen.
Amen.
Plants and tomato, peppers, and then I like to plant at Freedom School.
Amen.
My name is Raiden, and I like the pumpkin because it celebrates a holiday, and it's one of my favorite colors.
What I like about Freedom School is every day you get to use a different tool.
All right.
My favorite part of the Freedom School teaches people responsibility, and when they get older, they know these things so they can teach more people. And my favorite vegetable in the garden is the one I eat.
All right.
I love Freedom School because I love the watermelon.
My favorite part about Freedom School is playing with my friends, and my favorite vegetable in the garden is the okra.
My favorite fruit in the garden is watermelon because it's good, and I like going to Freedom School because you could get out of the house more. My favorite vegetable in the garden is okra, and I like Freedom School because you get to get out and have exercise and be healthy. I like Freedom School because
I like everything. I like okra, I like bell peppers, I love corn, I love like every single vegetable and fruit at the same time.
Show us your picture.
But the most favorite I like is tomatoes because the bread, I love bread and the juicy.
Show us your picture.
Thank you.
Amen.
Okay, all right. Give them a round of applause. Fresno Freedom School 2018. Come on, Tavon. Tavon, he was the first, he's one of the founders of the Freedom School. He's one of the first students that I had here. I want to thank his mom for allowing him to come. And then Tay came the next year, and I was praying. I'm like, Lord, bring Tay. And so Tay finally came, and so now we got both of them. And then the little two bitty babies came, these two here, so we got 4 of them. No, 5 of them, because now we got this brother here, so we got a whole family. Amen. And this is the Fresno Freedom School. Give them a round of applause one more time for their hard work, dedication, coming out at 6 o'clock in the morning. I know they didn't want to get out of the bed, but they did. Thank you all for that. Our board president, Sister Maria. You all can be seated now. We want to have our main speaker come up now to deliver an encouraging message to our Freedom School students as they get ready for school tomorrow.
I get ready for school in 2 days.
So I don't want to put anybody on the spot, but I guess I have to. So the Freedom School wouldn't be a Freedom School without the parents. Because they have to get up early in the morning too and drive them over here and pick them up and all that other good stuff. So I want to thank you, but before our speaker comes, I want to just get some input from you, how you feel the program is successful, You feel, whatever you feel. I'm feeling hungry, but whatever you feel. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Go ahead. You're wrong for this. Well, before I knew about the Freedom School, me and my niece, these are my great nieces and great nephews. So we was going to the movies. I was taking to the movie once in a while. So some just asked, because I was always asked when I was growing up, what you gonna be in life? So I asked them, they didn't even know. So I found out about the Freedom School because I said, I need to do something with these kids because I don't want the streets to take these kids. Because I already have a grandson get taken by the streets. Thank God the rest of them is on a good track. So when Reverend Floyd told me about the Freedom School, so I cried. So in like 3 weeks into it, they come to me, the girls come to me and they said, I know what you want to do. I said, what? One wants to help old people, one wants to be a veterinarian, and most of y'all want 3 jobs. And I had one that was very quiet, and that's Caribbean. She do not talk. But I see her go and walk up to people and talk to them and stuff like that. And the only person she used to talk to is me. So now I'm glad she got other people to talk to. So I'm grateful for Freedom School being in my nieces and my nephew's life.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
We always got to have a man in the house too. This brother here was here yesterday, and I had about 5 different things I had to do, and I asked myself, can you help me blow the yard and all this other stuff? He said, yeah. He just grabbed the blower. But this brother here has been very helpful to me, a leader. He's looking at me like, are you serious? You want me to talk?
Come on, Brother Mac.
I was put up to, okay, but anyway, go ahead.
What's on your mind, Brother Matt?
Only word I got, I would like helping the kids when I can, and helping the pastor out with garden or sidewalk around the church or whatever. That's all.
Amen.
Sister June, you gotta say something to us. Just something.
Something. I thank God for this program. It's really helping my kids out. They get so excited. And when they don't come and see like, especially for them. But at the end of the day, I thank God for it. All right.
Thank you so much. So Deacon, can you give our microphone to our sister here? Our sister here is going to give what is that the president do? The State of the Union address. So our sister Tay here is going to give us, who go to school tomorrow? Me too, I got to drive bus. So what this is right now is Sister Tay is going to kind of give us an overview of this year, give you some motivational words, some encouragement to get ready for school tomorrow. You have a long school year, some of you are graduating, some of you are going to the next grade. And so Sister Tay, you go ahead and take it.
Okay, hi, my name is Tay, and I just want to tell you guys how I got into this program. Well, first, my brother, Taylon, my mom put him in this program, and I think it was about maybe almost a year, and my mom was like, Reverend wants you to be in the program, it would be a good program for you. And I was like, no, I'm okay. I don't want to do any gardening. I'm not trying to get my hands dirty, none of that. So it was like, after that, it was like a couple more months, and then I finally told her, I was like, yeah, I want to be in this program. I want to see what it's about and everything. And so once I got started, I was like, wow, this is actually fun. And you learn a lot being out there. You learn the agricultural side of, like Fresno and all that. And so our motto for Freedom School is to educate, motivate, energize, organize, and mobilize.
And so, how we educate the children, not only do we educate them about school, we also educate them about agricultural and that side of the field, because that's where all the money is. And so we tell them about, where to put the seed in and what time of the year you're supposed to put the seed in, how much water you're supposed to take, how much sunlight it takes and everything. And so they're more educated about it. So if we're not around, we're like, okay, I can tell, my peer about this and be like, okay, I know how much water to put in, I know where to put it in and all that. And we also motivate the kids, they motivate one another by, if someone's tired, they're like, come on, you can do this, just build up your energy and stuff like that, so that we can get it done and they can grow beautifully and stuff like that. So they motivate each other. And the kids also motivate the grown-ups too. When the grown-ups get tired and we're like, come on, we got this and everything. And so we energize. When we come out on Saturday, we always have the kids do a warm-up. And we stretch, we run around the building to build up their energy so they won't be tired by the time we get to plant. They'll have their energy all built up. And so we organize we plan stuff out the day before or the week before so that we don't have to do something at the last minute, because that's the last thing we want is to do something at the last minute and have it not all work out. So that's why you got to plan ahead. And we mobilize, we're on the move, where we have a lot of stuff ahead of us, a lot of stuff to come. And I see Freedom School for now way, way bigger than what it is, and have so many people from Fresno, not only Fresno, but way out there, and have people know more about this program and want to tell their friends and have their friends come and their friends' friends tell their friends.
Amen.
And stuff like that. And then they'd be more knowledgeable about agricultural. And so they can, if that's what they want to do in life, if they didn't have no plan of what they wanted to be in life, and they come and see this and they're like, okay, I want to be a farmer. And so, for the kids that are going to school, tomorrow, I just want to tell each and every one, no matter what grade you're going to, you keep your head in the game, and you keep your head in the books, and you don't worry about your friends, and you don't worry about being boyfriends and girlfriends, and trying to make people happy. You worry about making yourself happy and getting your education, so that when you graduate from high school, you can go to college if that's what you wish to do, or you can go work. And so you'll have more knowledge and have more wisdom about school. You can tell people, like your siblings, your younger siblings, you can tell them how everything went, and how by you keeping your head in the books, you got to live a long, successful life, and you're doing, good. So I want to go to college after I graduate from high school. I have it already planned out.
All right. Okay.
Yes. So you put your mind to it. You don't let nobody tell you no.
Right.
You don't let nobody tell you you're not going to make it.
That's right.
You don't let nobody tell you that by taking this path, that's not the way to go. You should take this path. If it's what you believe in, taking that path to get there, you take that path.
That's right.
So that's all I have to say.
Amen.
Can we give her a round of applause? This is our ambassador, Taylor, which means we heard the little one say she's the senior. She's one of the seniors. She's an ambassador because she has mastered. She understands the concepts. She understands the language. She understands what we're trying to do. So to get where she is, she put in a lot of time, a lot of effort to learn, to as she said, our motto, we educate, motivate, energize, organize, and mobilize, and take our youth to a higher level. She is a 4.0 student here at the Fresno California. And we're honored to have her part of our Freedom School here, to be a 4.0 student here, to set the precedence, to set a legacy here, that those coming after her can also be a 4.0 student. Thank you, Sister Tay, for all you do.
Love it.
We not gonna be here long today. We have some refreshments and things next door. But I just wanted to give some encouraging words to our students. Before I say that, I'd like to have my little sister come up here.
Amen.
All right. Amen. This sister here has been coming to our church, supporting us. She comes in very quiet, and she goes to the little room, and you may not even know that she's here. But she's been doing a lot of things behind the scenes.
Praise the
Lord. She has donated clothes, she has donated food, she has donated things that can help folk in the community that we give away as a ministry here. She also works with Habitat for Humanity. Amen.
Praise the Lord.
And she just told me last week, she said, Reverend Harris, I want to make sure that the African American community is engaged into putting in an application to get a house built for them. Amen. Everyone else get houses built but us. Amen. And so I thank her for telling me that. Thank her for allowing her spirit to let me know that. So God believes you can be part of the process also to have equality life here in Fresno and in this country. And so what happened in the past is the past. We learn from the past, but we start now and move forward. And so I just want to acknowledge my sister here because she's always doing things, sending me information about how we can help our community. I'd just like for her to have just a few words, if you will, just introduce her in a little bit.
My name is Katie. This is Addie. She's 6.
Hi, Addie.
I've known Reverend Harris for a little while now, and just love the work that he's doing here. And this congregation is so loving and so welcoming, and I just like being part of this, what's happening here. And we are, Habitat for Humanity Fresno is having an orientation on Wednesday. If you're interested in applying for Habitat Home, it does require that you put in 500 hours of sweat equity, so you can help build your home, you help build your neighbor's homes, that kind of thing. You do have to have, you have to be able to pay an affordable mortgage, so you have to you have to be able to show a need for it, so you need to be living in substandard housing, overcrowding, or unsafe conditions qualify. I think that's it. The ability to pay, the willingness to partner with sweat equity and substandard housing. And I want to say a few words too.
Come on, Andy.
Or you could do bricks too.
Anyway, the orientation is on Wednesday at the Feed My Sheep Church near Amador and B. Amador and B is where the houses will be built, and there will be 4 houses built in that area. So you can definitely put in an application. First, you'll put in an interest form, and then Mary, our family services person, would contact you to be able to go through the rest of the application process. So, anyway.
Amen.
Amen.
Somebody's going to be appropriating money.
Good information is powerful. Amen.
Yeah, power. Knowledge is power.
I want to say to our students that's getting ready to go to school tomorrow. I heard someone ask someone a question the other day. And the person said, well, what kind of grades do you want to get? 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0. And the person said, C is fine.
Oh, no. Substandard.
So I looked. I said, wow. C.
That's what you're aiming
Better
for?
than a B.
That's what you're aiming for?
Yeah.
But a C is not going to get you a full rise scholarship at a university.
No, it won't.
Am I right or wrong about that?
Right.
Freedom School students, you have to shoot high.
Yes.
You have to dream big.
That's right.
You cannot settle for less. You cannot allow people to make you feel that you are less. You are the best.
Right.
Did you hear what I said? And when you are the best, you have to put the time in to be the best. When it's time when your friends are going to the park, you might need to stay home and read a book. When your friends are going to the movies, you might have to stay home and do a book report. You may have to go to study hall.
Right. Sacrifice.
Because if you want that A, you got to earn it.
You gotta work for it.
It's not going to be given to you.
Right, right. That's right.
Did you hear what I said? Young people, pay attention to what I'm saying. Because nobody in this city is going to love you like I love you. This church love you like we love you.
Yes.
So you need to pay attention. Because there's going to be a lot of distractions that's going to be coming at you. Through family, through friends, through whatever. And you have to process what's important and what's not important. If you want to be the President of the United States of America, you can do that.
Yes.
If you want your own business, you can do that.
Amen.
If you want to build your own school, you can do that.
Yes.
Whatever you want to do, you have to put the time in. No more excuses. No more excuses. When we asked for report cards this year from Freedom School students, I want to see A's. Did you hear what I said? A's. Because when you shoot high and you get an A, you're opening yourself for success to get a full ride scholarship. Now, you can choose not to go to college. That's your choice. Because there's many people in the African American community who haven't been to college and they're successful. But the choice is yours. As our Ambassador Tay said, do not let anybody tell you that you cannot do it.
Right. Yeah.
You have to position yourself around people who are trying to go somewhere.
Yes.
Am I right or wrong?
Right.
Yes.
If you do not put the time in it, don't expect anything to come out of it. I believe Sister Maria told me that our students here, attendance, their behaviors, their grades, getting on honor roll, all that went up.
All right.
It went up.
Yeah.
And the Freedom School had a lot to do with that.
Yeah.
Because even though today you graduated, you go to school, we still follow you throughout the whole school year.
Right.
Because we want that parent to know that there's an advocate that you have called Freedom School. And when there's a problem in school, you best believe we down in the principal office. Because we want the best for you. Now, some of you may not understand this right now. Maybe a little too mature to understand. But as Grandma said, just keep living a little while longer.
Right. Keep living.
You will understand.
Better by and by.
You must understand, Freedom School, that you are our replacements.
Right.
I'm going to become a senior one day. And I need to make sure, we need to make sure that we have put quality time into you. So that we know that you will take care of the community. So the next time somebody asks you, well, what kind of grades you think you worth? Do not tell them a C. Do not tell them a B. You tell them I'm an A student. Because you are the best.
Yes.
Best of the best of the best.
And excuses don't get no one anywhere. If you're not working, make it work. Put the time in it. Put the sweat equity in it. If you having problems with a subject, that's the school job, and our job to make sure that you learn what you need to learn. There's different ways of learning.
Yes, too.
But if you don't open your mouth and you sit there in class, that D and F is creeping up on you.
That's right.
Am I right or wrong about it?
Yeah, right.
So you got to open up your mouth. And so I need some help here. I'm not understanding this stuff here. Mom or Dad, I need some help. Because that grade is going to represent who you are.
Yes.
And when those colleges look at your transcripts, they're going to decide, did you put the time in or not? Am I right or wrong about it already? You've been in college, you know what I'm talking about. Sister Rocky, you know education, am I right or wrong about it? Those transcripts is what they look at. And if those transcripts, which equals grades, is not where they need to be, the university says, no, they want to talk to you.
Yeah, that's right.
This is why we're putting the time into you young people. So that you can decide what you want to do with your life. I don't have a 4-year degree, but I'm an entrepreneur. I know what it feels like to work. I have the choice to go back if I want to. You will hear many people say, I'm 40 years old, I'm 50 years old, I wish I would have did this as soon as I got out of high school. Because it's harder now, Sister.
Oh, yeah.
You got to work. You got bills to pay. But when you live at home with mama and daddy, take advantage of that.
Amen.
Do you hear me, young people?
Amen.
No one's not going to tell you this, but this ministry here, this Freedom School. Take advantage of being at home. Because this world out here don't care 2 cents about you. Don't care if you eat, don't care if you don't eat. This is why you have people around you that love you, care for you, sacrifice for you, labor for you. None of our staff people get paid. Bonga don't get paid. Maria don't get paid. I don't get paid. We spend more money than anything out of our pockets for the sacrifice for you. Have you went up to them, Freedom School students, to Ivanka, and said, thank you, Sister Ivanka, for all you do for us. Thank you, Sister Maria, for all you do for us. Thank you, Rodney, for all you do for us. Because most people, Pastor, in this city, not going to do nothing unless they get paid.
Right.
Especially dealing with education, because they know how much money is involved in it. But we're doing it because we love you.
Amen. Amen.
We love you. And I see success all out here in the audience right now. I see doctors, I see architects, I see those who may want to go to the moon, I see those who want to be in politics, I see mechanics, I see doctors, I see lawyers, I see attorneys, I see all that right now. I see entrepreneurs, nurses, RNs, all right here today. But put in the time in Freedom School. When you get in that school tomorrow and you sit down in your seat, there's going to be new faces sitting around you. There's going to be haters in the room. There's going to be those that just want to get you in trouble. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Am I right or wrong about it?
Right.
You're going to have teachers don't like you. Huh?
Right.
You need to hurry up and tell mom and daddy real quick, grab them hair so you go straighten it out.
That's right.
Huh? We mean business this year. Huh? Because I'm going to visit everybody school. And I'm not going to tell you when I'm coming. Huh? Because I want to see what you're doing when you think I ain't around. Hello, somebody. See, we produce quality here at Freedom School. So I ain't worried about any other organization. I'm worried about Freedom School here.
Yes.
The quality of who you are. I don't know where God may take me home tonight. This may be my last time you may see me. You know, Benny didn't know he was going to be gone, did he?
No, he didn't.
We didn't.
No, we didn't.
We just seen him the day before.
Yes.
He was just right here sitting in the back. And the next day he was gone. The Lord may move me to another state, I don't know. But what I do know is that at Freedom School, we produce quality children and students.
Yes.
And we love family values.
Yes.
So it's not the quantity.
Right.
See, it's not about Freedom School having 200 kids. Or we got 300 kids. Oh, that's a good photo op. But the 300 kids run around and like Wizard of Oz. 10 men. Huh? Right?
Right.
Scarecrow. Huh? The lion. Right? Biggest thing out there, but the scariest out of all of them. Huh? See, we ain't pushing no Wizard of Oz stuff in the Freedom School. Huh? But the littlest thing on Wizard of Oz had the most courage than anybody was the dog Tato. Toto. Everybody was scared of the wizard.
Yeah.
Wizard was talking a lot of crap, Pastor.
Yeah.
Blowing a lot of smoke. When they went up in there, he like he was right there.
Yeah.
So who are you? The lion knees started knocking. Scared.
Yeah.
But the smallest thing in here had enough sense to go over there and pull the curtain.
Yeah.
And say, what is y'all scared of? And to make matters worse, Sister Maria, the lion started chewing on his tail. Huh?
He was nervous.
He was nervous. See, you ain't no Wizard of Oz folk here. Huh? And the lion was so scared. He didn't stay there with them. He ran and jumped out the window. A cowardly lion. No courage at all. Freedom School, as you leave here today, you'll be the smartest students in your class, first day of class.
All right, that's right.
Because you have learned and put out this summer. And thank all of our board members and supporters, LaVoya and Dr. Saxton, and the relationships you have made, Pastor, the president of the state, and Nick Lambino. People believe in you. They believe in you. But believe in yourself. Believe in yourself.
Amen.
And when you have a problem, tell your mom, tell your dad, please call me. Because we got a posse that will go down into a school and straighten it all out real quick. Because we don't play. You don't play with our children's lives. We want quality teachers, quality schools, so our students get a quality education, so they can be a quality person. Yes. Am I right or wrong about that? Is there something wrong with that system? Quality? Huh? See, most people look at black folks that don't have no quality.
That's what they think.
Huh?
Yeah.
But you are a soldier. You are a winner. You are a champion here in Fresno, California. I just want to thank all of you young people, parents, and community for your support, the prayers, and all those that work with me. New Life Church, God for allowing us to be here, working around, to let us allow to educate you and have you just thank them. Without them, I don't think we'll be too far right now. But God put that land back there for a reason.
That's right.
As a pastor, could have built some apartments on it. There was a lot of people knocking on our door talking about, we want to put some apartments back here. And the church needs money, right? Ain't that right, Pastor? But we're an independent ministry. And by us having independence, we can do what we want to do.
That's right.
And if the church and the pastor put apartments back there, they would have made money, but what they would have did for you people, my Freedom School students, we wouldn't have been able to farm. So now we're able to farm. And not that they just farm here, they're farming at two different sites.
All right.
At the 22 acres and here. Can we get them a round of applause for them? We're going to go ahead and have our pastor come up so we can get to our service. We have some refreshments next door, but we just wanted to kind of showcase what our students did and get them ready to shoot them off for school tomorrow. And I just can't wait to get to y'all schools. Man, I just can't wait. Have some fun. You know, this show, I'm gonna go in there. How you put on the fake mustache and wigs and stuff? I'm gonna do that because I don't want you to know I'm there. I may dress up like the janitor or something. Amen. Can we say amen? Amen. Our pastor come up.
So thrilled to see Freedom School students, to see Brother Harris' first team, and especially the work each and every one of you have done. Just to hear your voice, I'm not going to say much because what you all have done today, and the voices which were heard and what Brother Harris just said, I ask each and every one to do exactly what I would do, and that is absorbing the message that you have heard. Many years ago, before some of you were even born, the concept of what you're in right now began. There are many trials and tribulations as each and every one of you are experiencing right now. In building yourself, and in doing the work and the knowledge that is given to you. But I just want you to understand that you heard the words today. All of this is being done because you have people around you talking to students. You have people around you that really love you. You live in a world that is so materialistic that people talk love, but they don't demonstrate love. They demonstrate love to you if they get paid.
Yes.
But this is why when we look at ourselves today, the Bible is very clear, wherein it says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. The love that each one of you have experienced has elevated you to where you are more wise than any other student your age in the Central Valley. And I pray that you continue to absorb that knowledge that has been given to you and allow it to improve yourself and make you one of the top persons on the planet. And of course, as Reverend Harris has said, we expect that from each and every one of you. So know as you continue to move forward, take your work seriously. Study to show yourself approved. And above all, people, keep God in your heart. Don't allow the world to corrupt your heart, but keep God in your heart. Do not become delusional. Do not become a person who just talk and talk, but they do nothing. Be a person that talk and talk, but they walk and walk.
Yes.
Keep producing according to the instructions that you are being given at Freedom School. And grow to be a leader, to be a positive example. Don't allow what you see or what you don't see to be a hindrance to you. You have the power to chart a new course. You have the power to construct new things. You have the power within you to be a whole new people. So the love that you have around you, from the teachers that you have around you, and the parents that you have around you, zero in on it. And allow that love to be absorbed by your heart as well as your mind. And continue to move forward with the wisdom that God will surround you with. And that when you look back, you'll look back with a smile on your face, realize that God truly, truly has been good to you. Amen? Amen. Give yourself a round of applause. You are
All right, brothers and sisters. The doors are open now. If you're ready for a church home, you really want redemption, no salvation, now's the time. I have promised you, the doors are open. It's your time in life, the night of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Let us all stand, please. If you want to stand, amen. The doors are open.
God is good. Let him not pass you by, people. Keep him in your heart. Continue to have his will. And continue to practice the good practice. Keep him good. All that you shall face, know that God is with you at all times. Just keep hanging on to Him. Some human beings irritate you. Humble yourself. When someone is aggressive towards you, stand tall and strong. But always know that the good Father is always with you. Never walk thinking that He's not with you. You may face loneliness. You may face the idea of being alone. But always know that God is always present. And He'll lift you up. If you allow Him to lift you up, He'll lift you up on high. And He'll make you out of that, which at a point you never thought you would be. But let not God pass you by. Keep Him close to your heart. For this truly is the time if we have any young or old that is present amongst us right now. We always open these doors because God opened the door for us and allowed us to walk through. And our duty is to open the door for you that you may be able to walk through and become great men and great women. That when the world looks at you, they'll just tip their hat and say, "John, well done." Let it not pass you by. God always will.
We got one of our young sisters here, Pastor.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Love for me is just like your God.
passed away, new things come into existence. When people come from other countries and come into the Central Valley, they look at you. Yes. They don't tip their hand. They just shake their head. And they come and establish businesses in our community. But as we go through their businesses, they mistreat us. They have no respect for us. But you really want to know why they have no respect for us? It's because we don't have respect for ourselves. Oh, that's why I'm here. My life is full of truth. Whether you like it or not, I'm always going to speak truth. But all of that can change. And Freedom School is one of the most powerful instruments that bring about that change. Because they give you and me an idea and a view of the old passing away and they can move on. And so when you walk in the store, then people have respect for you. And that's what it's about. Let us love one another. And as we love one another, God will institute the love in us that we may share with others. But it begins with you. Respect yourself, and then others will grow to respect you. Amen? Amen. God has blessed us that He has brought one of our young to come and to unite with the church. We are so happy and thrilled because it's an opportunity where we're able to continue to feed and to nourish and to construct her soul. Yes. That it may grow in accordance to the growth that God has designed for all of us. That she may grow and be one of the top ladies in the world. That's our prayer and that's our hope. And we thank her, we thank her parents, guardians, for allowing her to come and step forward. And so what we're going to do, people, we're going to let her speak for a moment so she can again identify herself to all of us. Because as she looks out at her family. This is her extended family. That she may come to grow with the family and learn with the family and change her life as she grows, as well as those that are linked to her, that their life may change too. Amen? Amen. God is good all the time. Amen. Amen. Years old? 9 years old, you named what? Summer. Okay, summer. Well, let's all come around and give praise to summer, a right hand of fellowship. Amen. Before we go, I want our ministers of the future to come and give our young and hug, let her know that she is truly loved. Yes. And we greatly appreciate her being here at this very moment. Amen? Amen. Amen. And then we can have everyone else. All right.
floor, Sister Evan. Amen.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Amen. So proud of that. Now, brothers and sisters, it's offering time. It's a time of giving. We learned in Sunday school today. The Lord loves a cheerful giver. You give to Him and give it right back to you. Before we go into our offerings and words of the ministry.
Thank you, Brother T. As I was young, prepared myself to start school. It is important that some of our young take note to learn about economics. There's too many of us today that know little about economics and how economics work in this country. The reality is, can I have everyone listen? Because we cannot have 2 or 3 voices going at one time. This is not that kind of church. It's important for all of us to understand that when we go to school, it's important to enroll in subjects that is going to teach you the reality of the various systems that you're living in, so that you not only can learn about those systems, but that you can master them and make them better serve you.
Yes.
It's like justice. If you don't know how justice works, then justice is going to work against you and not for you.
Yes.
You have to learn how the justice system works so that you make it serve you rather than someone else make it serve them at your demise. Same way with economics. We live in a world that not too many of us understand how economics work. And this is why Freedom School, as it moves forward, but yet it needs help economically. And it's going to require, as so many of our institutions needed to require, it's going to require all of us to understand how finances work so that we can have what other folks and other communities have, and we can have it even better. So as a friend of mine years ago told me, he said, I can come to Fresno and look at the condition of black folks. And then I can leave Fresno for 10 years. And I can return back to Fresno 10 years later, and the condition of black folk is still the same. Everyone else can come into the community and make buku money and feed themselves and their family. But we be suffering and our kids be suffering. And they don't have what they should have. And so I urge our students, as you begin school, enroll yourself, learn about how the economic system works so that you can master it, that your family can benefit, and that everyone that touches you can benefit. Amen? Amen. That's why this church exists right now, is that because you had some people that understood economics and understood how to finance the idea to build what you see right now. And as a result, look what Freedom School is doing. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful? That's just a sign of what we all can do. Love without finance is a nuisance. Love without finance handicaps.
Yes.
Don't walk in Fresno thinking that you're going to be successful without work and without financing that which you work. Amen?
Amen.
So I'm saying all that simply, people. You have all of this. You walk on the property. You plant on the property.